Deputy DeVar of the Bay County Sheriff's Office. You don't have a tag on your vehicle. Do you have a license?
Not on me, sir. I don't believe I do.
You don't have a license on you?
I was just trying to run the store to get some food for my dog real quick.
Okay, well, you know you can't drive this vehicle, right, without a tag?
I'll turn around then and go back to the house.
No, sir, you were going to stay here, okay?
All right.
So you don't have your license on you?
Here we go again, another so-called sovereign citizen making headlines for ignoring traffic laws like they don't apply to him. This man's been arrested 8 times in just 1 year. Why? Because he keeps refusing to get a driver's license. We'll follow basic legal rules. Now we've got body cam footage showing exactly what happens when someone like this gets behind the wheel without a license. Let's break it all down and see how it plays out. And drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on the sovereign citizen movement? Let's jump into this wild encounter.
No, sir. All I have for identification right now is this.
Okay. Do you have registration on this vehicle, and do you have your...
It's not mine. I don't know really anything is.
You said it's not yours?
No.
Whose vehicle is this?
It was my neighbor's across the road.
It was your neighbor's?
Yeah. He lets me use it whenever he wants. I mean,
but it's parked in your driveway?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, because you don't have a license, or do you have a valid license?
Not with me.
Not with you?
No, I'm trying to get it reinstated, but I got to pay some fees that are kind of exorbitant right now.
So your license isn't even valid?
No.
Okay.
So not right now.
All right. Sit tight, okay?
All right.
After a brief investigation, it was discovered Justin's license was suspended in 2022 and the vehicle was not insured. Hey, Justin, step out of the vehicle for me, all right?
What you need?
All right, come here.
Are you being arrested? Or?
We've got an issue here, okay?
What's the issue?
Well, the issue is, one, your driver's license has been suspended since 2022.
Oh, that's...
Okay? Yes. 2, all right, you're driving a vehicle with no tag on it.
It's not driving, though. That's kind of a commercial term.
No. You're traveling by means of driving.
No, sir.
Yes. Well, what are the means?
With that.
What means are you traveling then? You're traveling, but by what means?
By using an automobile.
Right. You're operating an automobile, correct?
No.
You're operating, meaning you're in control of.
I didn't ever
you're
say
not.
that.
You're not in control of an automobile. You're not in control of this automobile.
I'm in use of it.
You're in use of it.
Yes.
So you don't control it.
I mean, it's got a computer system.
It's got a computer. My man,
if it decides to take control, it can.
You are in control of this automobile, okay? It doesn't self-drive.
Right.
You are in control. So you are operating because you are in control of a motor vehicle and traveling by means of driving, okay?
What do you want to do about it?
So here's the thing, all right? Put your hands behind your back.
All right. I got them already. Can I set all fixed up?
I will take care of it.
Can we go by my house?
No.
Because I got stuff that's sitting out that's going to ruin my dog.
Well, then you're going to have to call somebody to come take care of your pets, okay? 442 back.
I feel like I'm just a giant target now. You already arrested me once, haven't you?
1015, one white male. Yes, I have, actually, and I told you that I was going to be looking for this van because it is...
So you're just watching my house waiting on me to mess up then?
No, I was just...
As soon as I drove by, you turned around and pulled me over.
Yeah, because I noticed the van. I know exactly what van you drive, okay? So...
Where you want me at?
You're going to sit in the back of my vehicle.
Here we go again.
Yeah, man. I told you if I see that van traveling, okay, then I was going to pull it over and I was going to tow it and I was going to place you under arrest. I told you that. I said you need to get things in order. All right? You don't have a proper driver's license. You don't have your van registered. You don't have that van registered. Okay? You're using the sovereign citizen script, and your van, your license plate, is kind of
you guys are
reflecting. Well, yeah, that's your label, man. Stop using the sovereign citizen script.
I don't
and
use anything.
You just said your means that you're traveling.
The officer is absolutely in the right here. No. Debate. If this guy doesn't want to be called a sovereign citizen, maybe he should stop using the exact same arguments all those folks do. It's almost like they're reading from the same outdated playbook, trying to see who can get arrested the most. They act like quoting the Constitution gives them a free pass to ignore traffic laws, but that's just not how it works. Courts have made it clear over and over, driving is a privilege, not a right. What are your thoughts so far? Let's jump back into the footage.
You have to follow Florida state statute, right?
On what grounds?
On what grounds?
Yeah.
You live here, my man.
So they're applicable to anybody that's within Florida then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
You sure about that?
absolutely, 100% sure. You're in the state of Florida, you have to follow.
Statutes are applicable to employees.
No, sir.
Do you have a law degree or anything?
Do you?
This officer clearly isn't buying any of it. You can see it all over his face. But let's move past the body cam for now and jump into the real show. This guy's court hearing. And trust me, he somehow manages to make things even worse for himself in front of the judge. Just a heads up, the judge has zero patience for these antics. This guy's been in and out of court so many times it's like a revolving door. Let's watch as the judge shuts down his tired arguments one by one. This one's going to be something. Let's dive in.
Mr. Thompson, come on up. Mr. Thompson? I thought Mr. Thompson was in jail. And he was given a notice, conditional release by Judge Campbell. Mr. Thompson, do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you today? What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at revoking your release because, in my opinion, you should be in custody and should not have been released from custody. I believe this is a new law violation. Is that correct?
A what, sir?
A new law violation.
I don't.
When you arrested on another driving license, suspended or revoked?
Yes, they were staking out my house, and I don't understand why. I was going to get some food.
I'm going to revoke your release at this time and take you into custody for a violation of probation. Go ahead and take you into custody.
I'm here to finalize that disclaimer that I have. It's here now, sir. If you
Take him into
would
custody.
accept it, please.
I'm revoking your release. You should have been held without bond. He's going to be held without bond.
I'm not going anywhere. The guy.
Just give him to his spot bearer.
That's too much. Can't believe this is happening again.
We'll talk to him again about an attorney when he has a seat up there.
I was down there trying to pay the fines before I came in here, sir.
Mr. Thompson,
Well, they told me to come back
I
after
didn't sign
this.
the warrant. I thought you were being held without bond. I guess I should have checked, but I'd have signed the warrant. You'd be held.
That was because my father, he said, I've been helping with the family. He's had a pacemaker put in just a few days ago, and I'm trying to help nurse the family.
Put him in the box.
You were taking me away from the
Put him in
family?
the box.
Anything else in your property that you want to give?
I got the money on me to pay the fine.
Put him in the box.
Can someone explain what's really going on here? Because I can't tell if this guy's pretending to be confused or if he genuinely believes what he's saying. Nothing he's saying makes any legal sense. It's like he's just stringing together random words and calling it a defense. At this point, it's hard to tell if he's trying to delay the process or if he actually thinks this strategy works. If I were the judge, I'd seriously consider contempt charges just for turning the courtroom into a personal stage show. There are rules in place for a reason. What do you think? Real belief or just wasting everyone's time? Let's get back into this hearing.
Mr. Thomas, you before the court, you were arrested on a new misdemeanor charge. Judge Campbell, I think, released you for a notice to appear today or released you on your pretrial release. This is my probation. I got a warrant, so I'm going to issue a warrant today, hold without bond, based on your...
What is that now?
Judge Campbell, you were arrested on a new misdemeanor driving license suspended or revoked. Judge Campbell, on your violation of probation, released you, the pretrial release program. I'm revoking that release because it's my probation, and I'm going to hold you without bond based on the new violation.
That's just terrible.
Well, I can't help it, Mr. Thompson. You've got another
I was here to
charge.
disclaim and surrender all those documents that hold me liable here and move for subrogation.
Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
You understand attorneys are... Go ahead and swear Mr. Thompson in.
For what reason?
I'm going to swear you and ask you some questions.
I don't think I'm supposed to be sworn in. Due to my faith.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you to affirm, not swear. Okay?
That's the same thing though, isn't it? Affirming and swearing.
I don't know.
I'm here for, let my yeas be a nay and my noes be a no.
Whatever that means. It means
Yes,
nothing to
sir.
me. But what I will
I'm here
do
for
is- let me ask
honesty
you, do you wish
and
to have an,
justice.
do you wish
And
to
there's
have,
no
an-
justice in
do
this
you wish
house.
to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, you keep doing it anyway though. I mean, I've never authorized that from
Do
the
you wish to have
beginning.
an attorney appointed to represent you?
No, sir.
All right. And how far did you get in school?
So
How far
you
did you get in school?
graduated 12th grade?
Okay, and you were in the military, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was in the Army infantry.
Okay.
Went to war and buried enough of my brothers and sisters to come home.
Yes, sir.
And this,
And you
Justice.
understand, and you can read and write. correct?
To an extent.
Okay. You can't read and write altogether?
Well, I mean, it all depends on what dictionary you're using too. 100% disabled.
I understand that. I've done everything I could to keep you out of
I've
jail.
already been injured 2 different times at the jails.
I understand that completely, Mr. Thomason, but I've had no luck. Every 2
I
months.
came here to pay and they told me to come back to complete
Every
it 'cause
2
they
months, you're back in court. So what I'm going to do, do you still wish to represent yourself?
I don't, I think that's the best matter for me.
I mean, it's up to you. Right now,
I just still think that's the best matter for me, but
what I'm going to
it
do,
doesn't seem like anything's fair inside this house. Nothing seems fair here.
how many times have you been released from custody in the last year?
I've been arrested 7 times
I
now
understand that.
without any victims. I don't understand how the state of Florida, a stack of papers, can be a victim.
Okay. All right. I'm going to allow you to represent yourself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and have Mr. Thomason evaluated again. Ms. Nelson, if you go ahead and prepare us on the court's own order, I'm going to hold you without bond based on the new
That's just
violation of
terrible.
probation.
My mother's 100% disabled. My dad has a pacemaker now, and you're going to hold me without
Your
bond.
dad's at court every day with you. I understand that completely, sir.
There've been no victims whatsoever in any of my arrests.
Now, this guy actually believes he needs a victim for his offense to count. Seriously. What kind of logic is that? I've seen a lot of sovereign citizens try this same excuse, and it never works. The law doesn't need a victim to be valid, especially when it comes to traffic violations. They're about protecting public safety, not about someone getting personally hurt. So what do we do about folks like this? Let them ramble on because of free speech, or is it time for some real consequences? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you found this court clip wild, weird, or just plain frustrating, hit like and subscribe for more content like this. Appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.